What is up, YouTube? My name is Christian, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I decided to just go ahead and record this right after the last episode, but you guys are not going to see this till the next day anyway, so ha. Anyway, I want to apologize for accidentally skipping that last poem that Natsuki had given us the last episode. I went ahead and I looked it up real quick, so I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. That way, you guys are informed. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Please, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really been dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. So, yeah. Whew. Even Natsuki is kind of noticing things that are not going right. So, oh, I forgot I never exited the game. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Christian for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I don't even give you any work. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Christian away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It might be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Christian, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally, finally, this is really all I wanted. Christian, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come by my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Actually, you're scaring me a little, so I don't know how great that would be. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've. Is the music? Yep, the music is distorted. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Oh, please. That is not, I'm not anything to be addicted about. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Hey, I have a girlfriend, and she's the only one for me. I love her very much. To have someone who wants to resolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? What are you implying? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Christian. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Christian, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Oh. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Okay, that's a little. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? The part where you cut me up and crawl inside me doesn't sound too. Um, I don't know. Tell me, Christian. Tell me you want to be my lover. Please don't give me a choice. Do you accept my confession? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. Again, I can't save. I have to go for it. I'm curious as of to what she's going to do or say, but I kind of want. I'm very curious on what she wants what she's gonna do. So yes, please don't kill me. Oh, you you Yuri. Oh my god, what have I done? That's the second person I've killed! Okay, it says die right there. That's the only thing I understand. I wish I knew what this said. I wonder if it's just like in a different font or something. I just need to translate it maybe? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying, Yuri? It's like she's speaking different language or something. Why do I feel like she's gonna jump out at me? Like there's a jump scare waiting to come. Are you like possessed or something? Like, you alright? Um, I would really like to get on with the game, Yuri, if you don't mind. I mean, I know you're dying and everything, but I didn't ask for this. Quality gameplay. Oh my god, come on. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I feel like I'm just like it's repeating the same thing and I need to like exit the game or something. I get it, Yuri. You love me. Come on. Is there like anything after this or come on, man. This can't be all text. Like, what the seriously. This has been going on for like ever now. Yuri, please. Do I have to like click on you or something? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now the screen's red. Skip, 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 skip. Come on. I'm pressing the space bar as fast as I can. Like, oh, am I able to skip this? Okay, so this is so much easier. But, damn, this is a lot of text. Too bad they don't have voices, cause is wait, is everything drying up? Dude, all the blood is dried. Her face is pale now. How much? Or how many days have we been here? Oh, the screen goes. Oh, duh! It's nighttime. God damn, dude! Seriously, how much? How much of this? How long are we gonna sit here and stare at her dead body? Dude, what the fuck? Are we just gonna watch her just waste away? This is not at all what I had in mind about this episode. Is there a way I can fast forward? Like, can I, like... Oh my god, how long is this? Is she saying all this? Like, or... Dude, this is not okay. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought... Eh? Or... Yeah! Ah! Oh my god. Natsuki runs away. Triple dot. I'm here. Christian, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Triple dot. Ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. What do you mean that's just a shame? You have no soul, no heart. Wait, are you here? Were you here the entire weekend, Christian? Was was I really here the entire weekend just staring at her dead body? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. What do you mean? I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What the fuck are you doing? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts her the foil from blah 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 tray and it takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. What do you mean it's the last time you ever get a chance to? You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Again! Triple dot. Can you hear me? Is it working? Ah! Hello. Yay! There you are. Where are we? Hi again, Christian. Um, Welcome to the Literature Club. This is not the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, hahaha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you like to call him, I'm talking to you, Christian. Yeah, you've always been talking to me. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I can tell you for 100% certainty, I am a dude. I've checked. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? I had my suspicions. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, I kind of knew that from the beginning. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Hahaha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? You monster. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I didn't see you delete Natsuki. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. That was very difficult. You couldn't you must have had a hard time making them unlikable because I liked all of them. You're the only one that creeped me out. And even now, the way you're staring at me. But for some reason, nothing worked exactly. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sari more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Christian? So, you got jealous because I was talking to the other girls more than you, therefore, you killed every single one of them. Um, that way, we had this time to talk. No, you're not obsessive or anything. I'm not saying that. Are all the other girls just more or wait, are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Christian. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing that's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Christian, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if this is hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. That wasn't until you arrived. Excuse me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Christian. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonom- autonomous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you had the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Christian, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Of course you are. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Christian, will you go out with me? So I can't say no? You're telling me I can't say no. There's nothing else anywhere else that I can say no. Well, shit. I guess. I'm so happy. I know, because you only gave me one choice. You really are my everything, Christian. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Christian. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. The kind that kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go to the game's properties and find the browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with one click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ahaha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there is only one way to find out, right? Hmm. I wonder what I'm going to pick. Guess I'll just pick all the ones that say Monika. Guess it doesn't really matter at this point, does it? Hi again, Christian. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Christian, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no need, there really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Well, you're doing it now, so I just assumed it would be the best I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like anyone else, like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Christian? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it just takes if it takes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So is that what we're just doing now? We're just gonna stare into each other's eyes? Is there anything beyond this point of the game, or is it really just that's it? Is this where it ends? Okay. It's about the time that everyone in my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the we're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade school and stuff, or freelance work, or many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life, and instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology, not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon, but until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Are we doing this again? Are we just going to stare at each other again? Come on, you're dragging out the episode. Fine. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. I know it's just been pretty much just silence for like half the episode. Come on, lady. Hey, have you heard of the term yandere? Which I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. It's a personality type that means someone who is obsessed with you and they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually the point of Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get in their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, that's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me she would kill. Wait. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe that she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually getting into the yandere type. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. Some people are weird. Don't judge though. I don't judge though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. Nah, you'd only change the entire game just so you can be with me. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. You just killed three. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. You can't be any more creepy than you already are. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Oh, come on, not gonna do this again, me. Come on. I'm curious. Is this like the ending and she's just gonna keep saying things over and over again? Or like what's gonna happen? Is there any way I can like exit out or something? Well, I know I can, but actually, do I? Have you Hey, have you heard of the game Super Smash? Wait, what? I was just spacing out and I started talking for some reason. I was programmed to talk. Programmed to talk about that? Because then I have no idea what uh, that is. Ha ha ha. Sometimes I feel like I'm not in control and it's kind of scary. Of course, there go all my save files. But if you have some way to contact the people who created me, maybe they'll know why I started saying that. Okay, here we go again. I just really want to know what the actual ending. I know this is not the this is a bad ending, obviously, but I want to know how this ending ends. I don't want to sit here and just look at you, look at me, until while you think of something to say next. Lady, please. Christian, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. It's just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure that in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can't rem- I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, so or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant and all to be trapped in that screaming void, but in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Ah, my God. It's like nonstop talking. I mean, nonstop silence. There's no talking at all. I'm debating whether or not to just end it here because I feel like this is the end, like the absolute end of the game. I don't know how much more dialogue there is after this. Well, wonderful weather we're having, isn't it? I mean, look outside. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, "Would anyone like some wine?" Natsuki laughed out loud and Yuri started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I never drank or anything. So yeah. I wonder how long this episode's gonna be. Maybe I'll do some editing. I'm probably gonna have to do some editing. Damn it, I didn't want to edit this episode. It's gotten dark in here. Excuse me 1 second. There, much better. Kind of. My face still looks dark. And we're still waiting for you. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay. I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Christian. You are the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Okay. Well, I don't believe there's anything past this point. So I think I'm just going to end the episode here and just assume this is the absolute ending of Doki Doki Literature Club. Whew. Well, that was a fun game, wasn't it, guys? Um, I know there's a good ending, and I know there's a. Oh, now you're going to talk. I know that there is a good ending, and I know that it's going to take some time to actually do it. But I really want to know how the good ending turns out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new series after this because this I'm assuming this is the absolute end. I'll play a little bit more after I cut off, maybe record it just in case. But I really don't think there's anything past this point. So if you guys want to know what happens next, I'm gonna try my hardest to do the good ending. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm just gonna go ahead and save this here. Okay, I guess there is no point in saving anywhere. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. All right. Well, I'll see you guys